Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can't hear me. That's fucking awesome. Check 1 2. Check. Check. Okay. I'm holding up 2 fingers. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, say 2 fingers. If you can hear me now, say 3 fingers. Waiting on you guys to tell me what's going on over there. I know there's a slight delay. Okay, so you can hear me echo. Yes or no? All that matters is that you guys really are. Honestly. Great. Problem? Maybe not. Ah, son of a bitch. You'll have to excuse me. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm ending a bunch of programs that were running in the background. Yeah, let me go ahead and get this stuff to go away. This high CPU usage. Let me go ahead and take care of that. Enjoy a little bit of Amkin Be right back. Okay, so this is not working out the way I want it to. Man. Having some minor technical difficulties here. It's getting way frustrating. It's not giving me the option to book and get the database that I want. I gotta leave here in a little while, and so far I've gotten absolutely nothing done. Okay, now this is not responding. This is great. So, now TEW is not responding. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. Alright, so, ready. Let's see what emails. Booker T. Corderis. So I just gotta move forward. Shane, I don't think I have you on Skype. Alright, so being as I'm gonna leave here in about 20 minutes, so Shane, I went ahead and added you. So Al Snow. So Al and Xbox versus Ed and Griffin. I'm not sure what's going on here. Right. So we've lost our soundtrack for a moment, but no worries. Just a moment. So I'm trying to find my music. There we go. Waiting for it to play now. Or not. Now it doesn't want to play music. Awesome. So we will go ahead and Edge and Christian. Edge is there. Christian is not on the show, I guess. Alright, so Crash and Hardcore. Yep. Versus Alpha and Xbox. And Alpha, not our Xbox on here. Not on here, so we will team him with Steve Black. How about that? So let's see. Not why. Not sure why. But I've lost my soundtrack. Which is very weird because I always have the soundtrack. Okay, so I don't have a soundtrack, which is really starting to piss me off. So, excuse me while I get my soundtrack back. Because I can deal without the soundtrack, but it's so much work for the soundtrack. And it doesn't want to play. Fucking awesome. Just wonderful. Just great. Just fucking wonderful. So this will be a 10-minute match, and the angle will open up with the Hollies attacking the Mr. Al Snow. So the Hollies attack Al Snow, and of course the there are no current, we don't have any alliance titles, and we don't have development. We have some local people. Let's hire Kurt Hawkins for the night. Yes. And let's see who else is with us. J.B. Michaels, Hector Guerrero, Chili Willy, let's see, Bobby D. Wahoo McDaniels, Scott Potsky, Samu, Robbie Ray, Paul Burchell. I might just go ahead and negotiate a one-night deal with him, too. So, let's see here. Alright, stables. There are no stables. Teams. Let's see who the teams are. Now, let's see what's going on here. Let's go ahead and add some matches here. See who's available to wrestle. Exclude booked. Let's see. Kane versus Grandmaster Sexay. It's very much a heat match. And we will make sure that Kane wins. And we will keep Kane dominant. And we will bury Grandmaster Sexay. And let's see how that. Maybe we won't have him change. We'll just go ahead and take that out and see how he feels about that. Alright, so he doesn't mind. Alright, So that's gonna be our. This is really crappy without music. Just have to say. Wonder why it's giving me problems. So, let's go ahead and see if we can't get for the next 10 minutes. See if we can't get somebody on here with us. Calling. Of course, my Skype's not responding. Nothing's happening. This is just amazing. Can you hear me? He's probably not there. So we're going to get back to the booking. I can't hear a fucking thing. So I'm going to go ahead and hang up here in a minute. Storylines. We don't have any storylines. Titles. We have the European Championship, Hardcore Championship, the Light Heavyweight Tag Team, and the Women's title. So let's see if Jacqueline is willing to defend her title. Apparently nothing's working here except my YouTube. Alright. A regular old match, but I'd like. The Godfather versus Ahmed Johnson. How much of a heat match is that? That's going to be about a 5-minute match. And go ahead and move that to the beginning. 27 more minutes. Let's see here. I don't know. I got absolutely no music, got nobody on the Skype. Things are just going freaking great here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and finish up the booking here, and then I'm going to go ahead and close my thing down and see if we can't get something better going on. So we're definitely going to hype The Rock versus Stone Cold. Because that's going to be coming up tomorrow night on Raw. So it's going to be 1 minute. So we're going to add another match. We're going to have a street fight between Billy Gunn and who else? Actually, Gangrel and Funaki. That should be fun. Gangrel and Draws. How about that? A street fight. We'll put Draws over, and we'll go ahead and protect Gangrel, and we'll keep Gangrel strong as well, and then we'll see how it goes. Up. Alright, so that's definitely going to be more of a main event type, and then we'll go ahead and add one more match and see how this one works. Let's see if we can get the girls to fight. Jacqueline versus Ivory, Lita, Trish Stratus. Put them in a triple threat match for Jacqueline's title. The Women's Heavyweight Championship. And we'll make sure that Jacqueline at least wins. And Call in the ring. We'll take that. We'll take that out. We'll take out Jacqueline Levy in the picture. We'll see what happens. Alright, so that's definitely going to be our main event. So let's go ahead and run the show and see what happens. The analysis screen shows some potential issues. So what are our potential issues here? Let's go ahead and add another angle. How about we'll show Lita getting ready? Let's see. Talk. Yes. Sorry that there's no let's see. Sorry that there is no music. Okay, so I have to cut at least 2 minutes to proceed. So I can go ahead and make it the Godfather versus Ahmed Johnson 5 minutes. Okay, let's see how the show runs, shall we? Yes. The announcers put over the fact that we'll be seeing The Rock take on Steve Austin. It gets a B. Awesome. Yes, I want to continue without pre-booking. Okay, in a terrible match, the Godfather defeated Ahmed Johnson in 357 by pinfall with a powerbomb. In an angle featuring Hardcore Holly, Crash Holly, and Al Snow, the Hollies attack Al Snow backstage and leave him down and out. Crash Holly is not suited to his gimmick, and it got a D rating. Grandmaster Sexay versus Kane. An extremely short match, Kane defeated Grandmaster Sexay in 5:04 by pinfall. Paul Bearer did some good work at ringside. Kane and Paul Bearer have pretty good chemistry. The announcing quality lifted the match. Kane had an in-ring performance of a B- and Grandmaster Sexay had an in-ring performance of a D+, hence the C rating. It soon became pretty clear that Grandmaster Sexay was wasted on drugs. It really affected his performance. We'll definitely take care of that. So, the Hollies versus Al Snow and Steve Blackman in about the head subpar wrestling and Little Heat. The Hollies defeated Al Snow and Steve Blackman in 9:54 when Hardcore Holly defeated Al Snow by pinfall with an Alabama Slam, which of course gave it a C-. So, Crash Holly is not suited to his gimmick, of course. Hardcore Holly sustained a stabbed, okay, whatever that means. The announcing quality lifted the match. Hardcore Holly had an in-ring performance of C. Crash Holly had an in-ring performance of D. Steve Blackman had an in-ring performance of D+. Also had an in-ring performance of C-, hence the C- rating. On to the next segment. Hardcore Holly sustained a stab in this match. I don't know what that means. Lita had an interview hyping her upcoming battle with Jacqueline and Trish Stratus. The angle cooled the crowd a little bit, so it got a D-. Video hypes playing The Rock versus Steve Austin. This angle got the crowd interested again, so of course we're not doing that till tomorrow night on Raw. And Lita is shown sitting backstage getting ready, D- or D+, D-. In a terrible match, Gangrel defeated Droz in 9:50 by pinfall with an impaler. Droz was really off his game. The announcing quality lifted the match. Color commentary gave the match a boost. The match cooled the crowd a little bit. Gangrel had an in-performance of D+. Droz had an in-ring performance of E+. Hence a D-. And then, of course, in a terrible match, Lita defeated Jacqueline and Trish Stratus in 9:54 when Lita defeated Jacqueline by pinfall with a Lita bomb. Lita wins the WWF Women's Championship title. Jacqueline was added to the match midway through. Jacqueline was a weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance. Of course, Jacqueline, of course, is at the time the women's champion. Now Lita is a women's champion, and that gets us a D. So I think it's a bad idea to have Jacqueline taking part in a match which is being called in the ring. She doesn't have yet the ability to pull it off and looks lost. I think it's a bad idea to have Lita doing the same thing. So it got an E, which is really bad. Your show appeared worse because your production values are slightly worse than at least one rival's. So we'll definitely go in and work on our productions, make our production look better. Uh, your show appeared worse because your live event experience level is slightly worse than at least one rival. So we'll, again, the broadcast quality as well. The music production is worse. The crowd was disappointed at not getting any matches that had their match aim set as being storytelling. This is not the same as actual advancing a storyline. The crowd wasn't happy as they expected more angles and interview segments. There are no billions at WWF actually don't have enough interesting storylines going on. The fans were disappointed that no storylines were advanced during the show. This show lost its popularity in 17 regions. So going on and so we're going to go ahead and end this segment or this uh, booking with Jim Foster. I'm Jim Foster, and that was a terrible, terrible booking with Jim Foster. But I'll be back later on. Got places to go and people to bother. Peace out, y'all.